Hi, I'm Chet, Marchwinski, Communications Director. The ability to create insanely great products, in Steve Jobs' words, is the ultimate competitive advantage. But a lot of companies, if not most, struggle to create those great products and services on time, with high quality, and with the least waste. Fortunately, there's lean product and process development, a set of powerful principles and practices that will help any company create insanely great products and processes. Here to tell us more are Drogosz and Katrina Appell, coaches with LEI's Lean Product and Process Development Initiative. John is a PhD with over 20 years of lean manufacturing, product development, and management experience in aerospace, automotive, energy, car rental industries, among others. Katrina has a PhD in industrial and operations engineering and previously was a coach in the Lean for Clinical Redesign program at Michigan Medicine. Katrina, John, thanks a lot for coming in during this annual Lean Product and Process Development Conference to share your insights with us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay. First question, I was wondering, just what are the core principles of Lean Product and Process Development?
Well, there are actually 4 core principles that we start with. The first one, obviously, being to really deeply understand what the product must be. Otherwise, all the rest is truly waste. The second part, then, is to create flow and really eliminate waste to get speed and precision of that product to the marketplace.
And then the third principle is creating new value. So when we're creating new products, we have to create new value, because if we already knew what we had needed, we wouldn't need to create a new product. It already exists. And the last and most important principle is that it's all about people. So it's the people that do the development, and so how do we create enabling structures and systems to enable them to bring their best selves to work?
Okay, good. Now, with each of those core principles, there are tools. What are some of the tools that go with those principles?
I think there are practices and techniques, and there are tools, and the principles are the same as lean in manufacturing and other places, but the techniques are a little bit adapted. But we also are very cognizant to be cautious about throwing tools at a problem. So we always say lean is very situational, especially in product development. So really try and understand what is the problem or challenge you're trying to solve, and then use the right techniques at the right point. So case in point, if we're struggling with deeply understanding what our product must be, we certainly have techniques to bring to bear, such as a concept paper. We're having trouble with flow and trying to eliminate waste for speed to market. We have techniques like value stream mapping to help us do those things, for example.
Some of the other principles is if some of your problems are around communication and effective collaboration, Obey is a great tool for that. And so it really is what's the right tool to be using at the right time. And throughout development, the work changes, and so the tools need to change throughout that process. And even the same tool, such as Obey, should look a lot different in the early concepting phase than it does in the later execution phases.
Okay, and Obey is a Japanese word for
big room. It's large room, but it's come in Lean PD to be a lot more than just a room. It's an effective space for collaboration.
Okay, great, excellent. And why is it important to apply these to product development?
I think, as you kind of said in your introduction, Chet, a lot of companies are struggling with trying to get their products or services, for that matter, to market faster. And as we see, the best opportunity to really add value is right from the beginning. So we see that a lot of the companies, as they're trying to execute their product development process, we want to get that value in the hands of the customer as quickly as we can, and also at the right cost for us to make money. Most organizations are also struggling with the cost side. And on the product development front, we certainly find that the LPPD techniques, we can influence the overall cost much more so in the development phase. In fact, as we're developing the product, we're also developing the future value streams. So what better time than now to do that?
Yeah, that's the time. That's the time. Katrina, how about the is this only for manufacturing, or can you give examples from outside manufacturing?
No, it's certainly also very applicable in services. So when you're designing a new product or process, you're designing that service as well. So any situation, you can use these principles. We've seen it used very effectively in healthcare and in insurance, and really is applicable anytime you need to develop a new product or service.
That's quite a range too, healthcare and insurance. And John, let me ask you then, what's the, you got me convinced, I want to implement lean product and process development in my manufacturing or service operation, so what's the first step for me?
Well, I think the first step is really to try and understand the current situation. What is the problems and challenges that your organization is facing in order to make sure that you take that first step in the right direction? We see a lot of companies struggle by throwing the wrong tool, searching for the problem to solve. So for us, we certainly believe that understanding the current situation and understanding that work up front will then allow you to then decide what that most important first step will be.
Okay, good point. So I'm convinced, I know the first step now. If I want to learn more, what can I do? Where should I go?
There's certainly lots of options to learn more. Certainly a few books out you can read, and there's great articles on the leanpd.org website. We also have a workshop that we're teaching in September, which is a 2-day immersive experience with lean product process development. So it gives you a chance to experience all 4 of the principles across the different phases of development, starting with concept through execution.
Okay. Katrina and John, thanks a lot for coming in, taking time, and sharing your insights. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. To learn more about lean product and process development, go to leanpd.org. That's leanpd.org. And sign up for Jim Morgan's monthly e-letter on lean development, and help yourself to the other resources that are there. And while you're there, pick up a copy of the practical and insightful Designing the Future. It'll show you how other companies are leveraging product development for enterprise change.